a wood-fired grill to get that unforgettable smoky flavor. Then I basted the chicken with my family's signature recipe, topped with goat cheese, basil, sun-dried tomatoes, and finished it with a scratch-made lemon butter sauce. That dish is about 31 and a half years old. It's been so good that we've been making it the same way ever since. So come celebrate at your local Carrabba's and try our delicious chicken brine.
Title fight.
As it should be. If you're fighting for a title as an amateur, you're ready to go pro.
Yeah. And Brian's got 2 titles now already. I think one of them may be an interim.
Boy, Nicholas sure moves those hands around unlike anyone I've ever seen. Good left hook there. He's working in the clinch there.
Nick trying to push him up against the cage.
Brian has that underhook. He's going to try to turn him at some point.
Horse with the knee.
Brian gives up that underhook, so allowed Nick to switch to a single leg. When Brian tries to go for this guillotine,
got an arm in guillotine.
It doesn't look very good, very
it's
deep.
Possible to finish, but yeah, it doesn't look like his arm's under his neck.
And Brian doesn't seem to be squeezing very hard
No,
either. He
I
knows
think
better.
he just hold him down so he can maybe work for that triangle. Going for a omoplata.
And they're right in the corner of Nicholas, of Brian. So his coach right there is going to be giving him all the instructions he needs to try to
calm him down, keep him relaxed. You know, stop him from doing something he shouldn't do.
Nicholas is trying to slam his arm out of being grabbed by Brian. As you can see, his left arm is trapped by Brian's right. There he gets it out finally.
Nicholas trying to pass his guard. Brian not going to let him. Brian trying to push him off, push him off of him.
A lot of pressure by Nicholas, a lot of pressure.
Brian throws up an arm bar, Nicholas gets out of it.
Again, he's tying up, now he's tying up the right arm of Nicholas. But he's putting a lot of pressure on him, putting that head against the cage.
Yeah, Boris, Nicholas keeping Brian against that cage. He doesn't have can't move around a whole lot. Doesn't have anywhere to go. Nicholas in side control. Now it's north-south.
Brian has that underhook though. He's going to look to sneak out.
Yeah, he can. He can go. He can get out if he wants.
There he goes up. He's going to try for that double leg. A lot of shoulder pressure. He doesn't want him to stand up. He's going to get it anyway. With that wall behind you, or the cage behind you, use it as a wall and stand up.
Yeah, walk. Wall walk.
And Brian, you can tell he's a very accomplished wrestler. He's using that head pressure. He's putting that head right in the jaw of Nicholas at all times.
That head, yeah. The way it looks like Nicholas might have been a wrestler too. There's not a lot of striking going on.
That's pretty obvious.
Grappling.
And again, I'll remind the people that this is incredibly tiresome on your body. Constantly working in a clinch position with someone else is incredibly tiring.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it takes a lot of energy, but it does.
Oh, good
Nicholas
knee.
with a nice knee right in the center of the stomach. Brian answers with the knee of his own back.
Working that guillotine again. He's thinking about it, and he's making Nicholas hand fight to get those hands off of him. Able to do that. I would thought he was going to switch to a head and arm and try to chuck him from there, and wasn't able to do it. 10 seconds to go. They decided to exchange some leather. Oh, good left by Brian there at the end of the round.
And here we go, round 2.
Again, with that very strange style from Nicholas to start out. He wants to grapple right away. Going for that single leg now, and Brian wants to keep his feet on the outside. There he switches to a double leg. It's called a flare, and got it rather easily.
Inside control now. Brian hanging onto that head. Not really going to get anything from there.
Just biding his time there. Nicholas is going to try to work into a better position, but he's not going to get it.
Brian working in half guard now.
In this position, Nicholas really just wants to put his head against the cage and strike. And Brian's he's gonna tie him up here, and he's gonna have to move his hips and make some space here. Looks like he's trying to walk his guard up by locking that shoulder up. It's just not working right now. The pressure's too much from Nicholas. This is exactly what Brian needs. He needs to get his body close, as he's doing there with his head, so he can try to stand up. He's going to want to stand up from here.
Nicholas almost looked like he had attempted a guillotine.
In his corner, Brian's corner is telling him to let go of that head so he can stand up. It's just keeping him down. And what it does, it gives Nicholas a lever to move him where he doesn't want to go.
Yeah. Brian gets up. Nicholas answers with the knee.
He's got that underhook on the right side. He needs to push the head away and turn him so he gets the advantage here. Again, he's grabbing for that head. Sometimes it's a natural instinct that you got to learn to suppress because it doesn't do you any good.
No, yeah. These are both higher level amateurs.
Again, he's wrapping his head around there. He's just going to get taken down easily here. Again, he's going to get his back taken. So from here, Nicholas just needs to put his knee in the back thigh of Brian, and he's going to take him down with that single leg again if he's able to do that.
Yeah, Brian needs to get off that cage and strike or do something.
Do something different,
Looks
yeah.
like Nicholas just wants to take him down and try, work some ground and pound or something.
And he wraps up that head again. He's not really getting any further here. From here, he could just walk him away from the cage and re-engage from the center.
It kind of seems Boris is happy with where he's at.
He shouldn't be.
No.
But perhaps we're not giving Nicholas enough credit for the pressure that he must be putting on him. Maybe he just can't get away from the cage.
Yeah.
There he decides to attempt to pull guard, but from that position, that's going to be very difficult to do with your back against the cage there.
Yeah, you don't have any room to work.
There's no room to work, and you need to make space for a guillotine to work properly.
Or arm, you know, and even if the arm bar can't really work anything if you get in guard.
Again, he's grabbing for that underhook, but he's not trying to turn him, and that just it gives Nicholas an opportunity for that single leg again.
Yeah.
Well, if Nicholas comes out anything like he did the last two rounds, maybe Brian should just throw a big shot here to start it off like that.
Keep his distance.
See, he puts his arms out and he starts moving around like that. Brian needs to take advantage and throw. Nicholas grabs it, but Brian goes into an attempt a leg lock. You can tell Nicholas has a lot of grappling experience. He just puts pressure on that leg.
Yeah, he sits down on that leg. You can't bend it. Brian can't straighten it out. He gets further down on that ankle. You can't get it.
Now he's stuck into half here. He's definitely going to want to. You can hear Will. He's pleading him to try to get to his guard here instead. But he's in the center now, and perhaps he has he can work his guard a lot better now.
Yeah, he's not pressed up.
And of course, there goes Nicholas, walks into the cage on purpose so that he shove that head against the cage and work from there.
And that shows you right there, he knows what he's doing.
He did eat an up kick there from Brian. He's going to try to pass the legs. He's going to try to roll underneath and grab the leg. We'll see. I'd like to see some more ground and pound here tried from Nicro.
How do the judges call this fight?
Unfortunately, you have to probably give it to Nick right now just because of the pressure, but he's not doing anything either with it.
Yeah,
he's controlling him, but he's not doing anything with it. Again, there's pressure, but not a lot of work here. I'd be surprised if Jesse doesn't stand them up if they're not doing anything here. You wouldn't normally stand guys up if there's a dominant position, but it's really not that dominant position, especially if you're not doing anything with it.
It's not like he's punching him
or really even looking to pass.
Yeah.
There he's passing a little. There he gets into half. With just over 2 minutes left to go in this round, we got to see some action here.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. Like you said, Brian needs to do something, or
he can lose this fight because he just won't get off his back.
Yeah.
It just hasn't worked enough.
No. And let Nicholas hold him up against the cage.
Yeah. Again, we're not the ones in there, so maybe the pressure that Nicholas is putting on is really hard.
Yeah.
But in this position right here, he's able to work. He needs to be an active guard here. If he chooses to slam him like this, as he picks him up, he should just unlock his legs and stand.
Yeah.
Instead of allowing him to be slammed.
Sweep,
Yeah, or attempt to sweep.
Standing up like that, all Brian has to do is grab the back and block his heels and push off with his knee, push off with his legs, and Nicholas will fall straight back.
He's locking his posture up again, but again, he's not aggressive, and then he's going to allow Nick to stand again.
Yeah, he's not throwing up any arm bars. He's not attacking. He's just basically trying to break his posture.
Looks like he might try something here, but without his posture being down, there's no attempt. There's no real attempt there with the omoplata or anything.
With 32 seconds left in the fight.
Brian just didn't do enough for this hometown crowd. I just don't see it. This crowd is imploring Brian to attempt something. It just, at this point, I think he's just too tired.
Yeah. Spend 35-minute rounds with somebody, laying
just all
on
over you. Nicholas just messing around there, but he didn't really do enough to be able to mess around either.
After 3 rounds for the flyweight belt, all 3 judges score 30-27 for your winner. In the blue corner, Nicholas O'Connor.
I think that decision was pretty much expected there.
Yeah.
Access world-class fishing content anytime, anywhere. Only on Fishing TV. Explore a world of fishing adventures, from freshwater to saltwater, fly fishing to ice fishing. Learn from the experts and enjoy breathtaking fishing expeditions. Whether you are an amateur or a seasoned angler, Fishing.tv offers something for everyone. Subscribe to Fishing.tv for exclusive content, expert tips, and more.
This is going to be a wild one. All right, Dennis Bain giving their instructions. These guys are looking at each other. They are focused. Nice job, little sportsmanship there. But I guarantee you they're going to come out rocking and rolling. These guys are going to fight. Here we go, touching gloves. And we are ready to go. Mark the Pound Cake Johnson in the red shorts. Mikey in the black shorts. Mikey sitting right down on the guillotine.
Oh, they're back up, and it looks like he's reaching for a...
Oh, look at that kid. That Mike is a strong kid. He picked up Mark Pound Cake with one arm. He's a strong dude. But Mark knows what he's doing, too. He's comfortable on the ground. But that Mikey, he picked him up with one arm. Both these guys, outstanding athletes. We are scheduled for 5-minute rounds on this one.
That's right, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first one.
We got Mark on his back.
Oh, he's lifting him again.
Mike shaking him up a little bit just to get him loosened up a little bit.
We asked Mike his go-to move. He didn't tell us anything about just slamming people.
Mike, what he told me? He said he loves a double leg takedown. And these guys Mike is a quick guy. He is speedy. He's putting some weight on Mark.
That's
Mark
right.
is defending well. Mark's trying to keep Mike from jumping over into a top mount there. So Mark's keeping that knee nice and high, trying to hopefully keep Mike from jumping over the top.
Oh, and there he goes into his guard.
That's right. Mark has got the guard on Mike. We got Mark on the bottom in the red, Mike on the top in the black. Controlling the wrist real well. And Mike is trying to throw some fists down on him. I'm not sure if that one connected or not. Couldn't quite see. Mark is doing a nice job. But Mike is keeping some pretty heavy heat on him, keeping some heavy angles on him. They're looking for that straight down
there's
fist.
the ground and pound.
Mark's got to watch his head. If his head's against that mat and Mike lands one of those, it's game over. He is putting those punches there, but I'll tell you, Mark is a tough dude. And Mike has just got some pressure on him.
He is just dropping that weight on him.
Yep. Been kind of a long...
Got him all stacked up against the cage. He's just looking for room to strike, it looks like.
Yep. Well, it's working for him so far. He's probably going to stay with it. And Mark unfortunately hasn't been able to do a lot except for kind of defend. He hasn't had the chance to go on the offense at all here. Mike has been pure offense. Mark is having to defend his position here. He can up kick so long as Mike doesn't have any other parts of his body on the ground at his feet.
Oh, and we're back down pounding. Look at that.
Boy, that Mike is a fast kid. He just dove right in there and he landed 2 or 3 punches in there. And now he's just putting some putting some pressure on Mark. Mark's just feeling some weight here, feeling some big pressure. Trying to control Mike's position with his knees there a little bit. But Mike is he's a powerful guy. So Mark he's unfortunately not being able to get any offensive motion in yet. He's still defending.
Yeah.
He's trying to roll out of it. He's trying to roll a little bit underneath there, Mike, but Mike dropped that knee and prevented that roll under.
That's right. It's tough to get out when they just keep stacking you up like that.
Yeah, he's got him against the fence.
He's in a rough spot.
There is an arm bar here. There's an arm bar right there. But Mike is able to just pick him right up and drop that arm bar right out of.
There's another big slam from the animal.
Yep. The animal was looking almost, he had it. Mark, Pound Cake rolls over. Nice job for Pound Cake.
Good.
He's going to try to get to
the cage there.
He's
by
looking
Pound
for it
Cake
right back onto his back, back into our same position here. So Mark's getting his guard back. Mark got his guard back. Mike still got the pressure on him. We got 1 minute left of this first round of our title fight.
Somebody's mouth guard's on the ground.
Yeah, Dennis will let it go until there's an opportune moment. He's not going to stop it just because of the mouth guard. Unless there's a stoppage in the sort of the action here, he'll let him keep fighting.
That's a good center.
All right, so here we go. Mike's in that side. Mark is still he's just defending right now. He's not able to attack from this position. And Mike is just kind of wearing him out a little bit. 30 seconds left on this first match. Mike's trying to get the top mount there. Mark's doing a good job defending with that right knee.
That's right.
There you go. That's a nice job. He takes a couple hits for his efforts, though. We got 14 seconds, so the question is, can Mark hang in there for another 14 seconds and come back and regroup? There's your 10-second warning. He's got to hang in there, and Mike's still putting the pressure on him. Clearly Mike's round, very clearly. Very dominant round for Mike.
Very good.
Round number 2. These are 5-minute rounds.
Should be another good round in our first professional bout of the night.
Title fight. Dennis Bain calling him in. Here we go. Touching gloves, and we are off to work. Mike in the black shorts, Mark the Pound Cake.
Pound Cake's looking a little more offensive this round.
He's got to be.
He's got a little bit.
He's got some ground to make up after that last round.
Oh, some good boxing there. Oh, but the animal's got that leg, and he's got him up against the cage again.
The animal's a strong guy. He's going to watch that. And he's got his hips pulled in nice and tight. So the animal's got a good position for a throw here. If he get a little low on his hips, he's going to take him down. Little scramble.
Oh, they're staying up, though. These guys are fighting for it.
Mark got an underhook there to sort of prevent that takedown. That was nice. But these guys, Mark's tired. You know, he took a lot of work that last match.
That's right. They're just kind of trading knees now, trying to tire each other out enough to get a throw in. Oh, that looked like a low knee on Pound Cake's part.
Yeah, Mark hit Mike too low there. The animal took a shot from Pound Cake. So Dennis is going to give the animal as much time as he needs to recover from that. I'm sure that was unintentional. When you're throwing those knees like that, it's kind of hard to see where those shots are going sometimes.
That'll happen. The clock is stopped at 4 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second round.
All right, Alex, we'll see what Dennis does about it. If he's just going to give him a warning. Looks like he's going to give him a warning because it looks like it was fairly clearly unintentional. Everybody wants to win the right way here. And so if we take a shot to the groin or a thumb in the eye, we just need to stop things and let things kind of level out so we can have a proper win or a proper loss or however it goes.
Yes, we do. And it looks like the animal's back on his feet.
All right, crowd giving him a little bit of love there. Dennis encouraging him to take as much time as he needs. Mike's still walking a little stiff there. These guys are required to wear groin cuffs, but even still, a big shot like that'll take it out of you for a little bit.
Yes, it will.
All right, looks like the animal's ready to go. Mark across the cage making his apology. Obviously not intentional. Going to go out there and touch gloves, and then we're back on it.
And we got our win back a little bit, it looks like.
Yep.
Both players definitely looking for some striking opportunities here.
So it looks like the Pound Cake, he's trying to land that right, but
And
we
we're
got
back
Mike
on the
landing
ground.
a strong left and then a strong right. And Mark is going down to that position. And, boy, this was a dominant position for Mike. So Mike's on top there. Mark is defending with a single leg here. Single leg guard. Not a great position for him to be in.
Looks like he's going to work it the best he can.
So he's trying to go a little north-south here, try to get spin out of it.
That's right. Using the cage again with his feet to try and push back over.
So again, he can use that cage so long as it's like a wall. Dennis Bain explained to all the fighters, as long as they treat it like a wall, like there's no holes in it, you can push off of it, but you cannot grip into it. So Mark might be looking for an arm bar. He's looking to hook the leg to get out from underneath it, and Mike's going to let Mark stand up. He wants to go this to you, and Mike is okay letting us go back to a stand-up game. Mark is looking for a kick.
He goes for that double leg again, but good job by Mark sprawling out to avoid it.
All right, Mike's just got him in a loose guillotine here. These guys are getting a little tired. They're going to get pretty slippery now. It's going to be a little harder to hold those body positions when they hit the ground.
That's right. Just like we saw earlier, there was a lot of sudden changes just because it's tough to hold those.
So Mike has clearly landed some of that right hand, because over the left eye of Mark there, he's got a pretty good mouse growing there. Little abrasion going on, a little bleeding out of his left eye. And like I say, he's got a pretty good mouse underneath the skin there. He cannot throw a knee from this position. And Mike is back up. Mark's bleeding pretty good from the left side. And there goes that right. And a big body knee,
pretty solid knee.
You know, from my perspective, it looked like it was a... All right, Mikey the Animal looks like he's ready to go. He's got his mouth guard in. He's gave him the thumbs up. Dennis is saying game on again. They're touching gloves, being gentlemen. And we're off and running again.
You see a little more action now.
And a big left right to Mark.
Oh, that's right. They're moving a little quicker now. They've had some time to rest. About a minute 40 left.
Mikey looks like he's got a little extra motivation right now. Mark swinging with the right hand over.
There's a side kick from Mikey.
Mark driving forward. He's driving forward. He's gunning for it, and he lands a nice left and then a nice right.
Some good strikes by Mark.
Mark's got the underhooks right now. Mark's got Mikey pressed up against, got the Animal pressed up against the fence there. Putting some pressure on him. It's a title fight. These guys want it. These guys want that belt.
All right, we're still on our feet here.
Little attempt at a Superman punch there from Mark. Mark kicking low and punching. He's changing levels a little bit here. Nice. He hit that right in the sternum. So he's changing levels, and we saw how quick Mike can be on those
Animal's on the ground.
Yeah, Mike is quick shooting for those legs.
Yep, looks like he's going for another double leg. But as soon as he goes in for those double legs, Mark sprawls his legs out like that. That makes it a little tougher to get the takedown.
It sure does. And Mark's got some heavy weight on him. He can't hit him in the back of the head there, but he can hit on the side. He used the Mohawk rule. If you had a Mohawk, you can't strike that zone of the head or spine.
Mark getting some body shots there, trying to loosen him up a little bit.
You know, hanging on that ankle is really smart, because you can actually drive forward like he is, and you can actually look what Mike...
he's got a triangle.
He does have a triangle. I don't know if he's got an arm in there or not. If he doesn't have an arm, it's not going to be very tight.
That's right.
He does have an arm in there. He does have an arm in there, but it's on the wrong side for the triangle.
All right.
And that's... All right, we are going into round number 3 in our final round. 5-minute rounds for this title fight between... All right, Joe, our announcer, getting the crowd fired up. This is bout number 11 bouts tonight. It's been a great night here at the Hilton Garden Inn. We are going to round number 3. And Dennis Bain calls them out for a final 5-minute round, touching gloves.
All right. Been
Mikey, Mikey the Animal. All right, that was 9 seconds, and it looks like Mike's good to go. All right. Touch gloves again. They are being outstanding sportsmen here. And we got Mark pushing forward, and Mark going. He went for another. He is going for that breadbasket shot, and he is a strong dude. If he lands that, it's going to be sucking gas here a little bit. But Mike is a fast kid. Oh, nice hook.
Good one, good hook.
And Mark
there he's going for the
bottom.
double leg again, and he got it this time.
He got it. Mark slips in that guillotine to try to control the action a little bit. He can't sink it in here real well, but he at least control the action a little bit. And we got Mike the Animal on top of Mark Pound Cake Johnson.
And here we go. Pound Cake put the Animal in his guard. They're both just kind of struggling for dominance right now.
Mikey the Animal's got Pound Cake pushed up against the fence.
He's leaning a lot of weight on him.
He is.
We're about right back where we were in the first round.
There are no elbows. You can use your forearm, as Mikey is, as a compression technique, but you cannot use it as a striking technique.
That's right. We see Pound Cake roll out, and he's back in his guard. That was a good move.
Yep, rolled off that fence, give himself a little more breathing room, but Mike is keeping some heavy pressure. But Mike's going to try to spin him back around here. Looks like Mike's spinning him around again. Giving Mark fewer options by locking him against the fence. They're just whacking each other in the ears right now. Not a lot of damage, but terribly annoying.
Well, it looks like he's trying to pass a leg and get into a top mount.
He is, and Mark's doing a nice job of keeping his knees real high. But again, Mark is in a defending position, and this is not a defending game. This is an offensive game.
That's true. Oh, and there's the Animal stacking him up again.
Mark was doing a real good job from his feet, but down here, the Animal just has got a lot of power.
A lot of power, and it's tough to maneuver when you're mashed up against a cage like that.
Yes, it is. All right, we got Mikey the Animal on top of Mark Pound Cake Johnson here. We are in our third round, just about done, halfway through our third round here.
That's right, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in our final round of our first professional bout tonight.
You can see Mark's breathing pretty heavy there. He's got his mouth open. He's breathing pretty heavy. That's not fun. Yeah, Mark wanted out of that real quick. Nothing like a groin cup in your face to motivate you to get into a different position. All right, so here we go.
Well,
minute and 45
seconds. Pound Cake trying to push off the cage like he did earlier.
He's trying to spin out of it. He's looking for some options here, and he's capable of throwing an armbar. He's capable of a lot of stuff, but right now Mike's just got too much pressure on him. And somebody's lost another mouth guard there. That's Mikey's mouth guard. You can hear the crowd cheering for Mikey. Got some Mikey fans in here. And Mark's got some fans too. And even Dennis has got some fans. All right, Mark's trying to strike up, which is it's hard to do. And he's trying to get his knee in between them and keep those knees in between you and the player, and you might be able to have some options. He's doing a good job of rolling.
Oh, looks like he's trying to sneak a triangle in there. He's got an arm this time.
He's got an arm, but boy, those guys are slick. They're slick and tired at this point.
It's the third round, so
slick and tired.
Slick and tired.
46 seconds left in this third round. And Mike is just sitting on Mark's head. Mark spins out of that. Mike throws just a little tiny cross arm on him and throws him back down the mat. And unfortunately for Mark, it's been kind of a rough road, I think. Unless he does something awful fast, the judges are gonna hand this to Mike the Animal. Both these guys have earned it, though. They're working hard. 15 seconds left, and Mike is dominating this match with his weight and power. They're still trying to work, and that is it.
think these guys are going to bang. What are your thoughts on this?
You know, these guys both look like they've been training hard. They're cut, they're mean, they're lean, they're ready to fight. I'm excited to see this fight.
Absolutely. Both of very respectable gyms. Very respectable for Canada and very respectable gym from Missoula, Montana. All right. Underway. Guys are each feeling it out a little bit. Mike taking the back, slamming, big slam from Mike. I'm sorry, from Grinland. Larson transitioning very smoothly, laying some nasty ground and pound, but Mike's holding on very well. Brilliant is doing well, but both fighters could be in better positions. Brilliant could, try to get his hands away from Mike, and Mike should try to get in a better position. It's very hard when a heavy guy like Larson's on you, though.
Very difficult. All that weight on top of you, but Mike's doing a great job of keeping things close. He's not letting the distance in between them.
Absolutely. Larson's not being able to land any too clean of hits in full mount. Good job bucking from Mike. Larson is very quick. It's hard to tell where he's going from. He's landing strikes, and as Mike's trying to buck him, as he should, both guys doing a very good job in the specific positions. There's a possibility Mike, though, could use the cage as an advantage to try to walk up that cage or put his feet on it to try to push off, get in a better position. And that's exactly, what a smart fighter. It's always great to see fighters, that just, even under this pressure getting hit, can still utilize. Berlin landing some bombs from top. But Mike's not holding on, doing very well at negating Larson's top mount. Very good. What's happening right now is Mike is high, which in full mount you want to get very high on the guy, but because he's so high, Mike is actually using his legs to try to push Mike off of him. Most guys can't do this because they're not flexible enough.
That's amazing flexibility.
You can tell, Mike is trained quite a bit, pretty athletic guy to be able to do this. Good position. Oh, he's getting out of full mount. What a great job by Mike there. Mike wants to keep rolling there if he can. That'd be a really good option for him to do. Try to get out of full mount. Yep. Larson, though, man, looks like he has a wrestling background. He's not letting Mike breathe at all. Really smothering him, really trying to put all that pressure on him. As a fighter, it's really hard to deal with that when a fighter's doing that. You can't really breathe. You're trying to catch your breath. You're trying not to get hit at the same time.
Definitely taking its toll.
Very good job getting his feet to the cage again. The cage can be your best friend or your worst enemy. It's all how you use it. But Larson doing some big ground and pound. Looks like he's trying to set up a head and arm choke, but he lost it. 10 seconds left. Larson going for that rear naked choke. Let's see if Mike can hold out, though. Let's see if Mike can hold out. It's seconds left. And you can tell he got some pretty good hits from Larson there. But these PFA guys, man, they're tough, let me tell you. He's going to come back hungry and come back more. All right, touching gloves again. Both fighters keeping their hands up well. So like that, something in their gas tank still. Larson again, very strong grappling skills, very dangerous. trying to leg lock Larson there, trying to repeat that full mount situation. Larson is very good at transitioning to side control to full mount so quickly you can't even really adjust when he's doing it because he just slides to one to the other very quickly. Larson right now, though, he needs to posture up if he can, and where he actually has a chance to lay down some big bombs. I mean,
that great flexibility from Mike.
Exactly.
Again.
Now, if he tries posture up, as he's doing now, Mike should be able to push him over. But Larson's reading this, and it's very heavy. You know, you can tell he's not posturing up. He's putting all this weight down on his legs and almost stuffing Mike.
Even though he's keeping him off of him a little bit, Mike's keeping Brylan off. He's still getting his rib cage crushed up in there. It's hard to breathe.
We have a head and arm, and it looks deep. If really wants to finish this, he needs to drop his hips completely to the ground. And there it is.
There it is.
1 minute and 24 seconds into round number 2. Your winner by head and choke.
We show our pets every day that we love them. Now it's their chance to do the same. They see your love everywhere. Now it's their turn. With Love My Human, celebrate your bond with stylish pet apparel and accessories for you and your furry friend. From adorable outfits to must-have accessories, now they can show their love for you too. Shop now at lovemyhuman.com and let your pet wear their love.
Well, here we go.
Being north of here, so.
Yep. Yeah, about a couple hours. I'm going to head up there tomorrow, actually. I got to go to Glasgow. Here we go, ladies. Fight of the night. Daryl Miller is in the red trunks and Bill Seal is in the blue trunks. Oh, nice right. Kind of engaging a little bit. You don't want to give your back up. Looks like Bill's trying to take the top, but looked like Daryl might have reversed it a little bit. Not much. Oh, he's got a, if you look at the legs there, he's got his legs wrapped around his arm.
Yes,
yeah.
he does, doesn't he?
Now he's got his arm and leg. Looks like he's in a guillotine position trying to put a choke on. I don't know how deep it is. It looks like it's more bicep than actually forearm, but he is cranking on that neck. He's got a good leg lock around his arm and leg, maybe punch a little bit. He's not really getting that guillotine like he should, but hopefully Daryl won't help him and put himself into a deeper guillotine. Just kind of engaging. Now remember, if nothing occurs in a certain period of time, the referee will stand the fighters. So,
yeah.
And I believe this will be 3 4-minute rounds. So we're about 1 minute into a little over 1 minute into our first round. And Daryl's actually doing everything correct, except maybe he should grab his arm and try to slither his head out of there a little bit. But he's doing some good stuff. He's not getting choked out, which is good. He may want to put that right arm across Bill's neck and push off. Cut the air a little bit. But
looks like he might be wiggling out of there.
Yeah, he's out
there.
now.
He's out.
Now he's going to rain down some punches. This is the fun part.
Yeah.
So this would be a hard one for the judges to score. We've had both guys in superior positions. Well, all we really wanted is to get the crowd going for this first fight, and I think they're starting to warm up a little bit, huh, Jim?
Yeah, and we have a crowd here tonight, too. It looks like a full house. So,
boy, it does. Anyway, Daryl Miller's on top. Bill Seal is on the bottom, and they are exchanging right now, a little ground and pound. Kind of trapped up against the fence. And now you can up kick. You can. It's legal to up kick if you're on your back.
looks like he was attempting to do that there.
Well, you better be careful. There's an Umplata. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Umplata coming maybe. Doesn't quite have it. He needs to get that right foot around Daryl's throat a little bit, but Now Daryl could bail out if he just did a forward roll. I don't see if Bill's got his leg or not. Yeah, it looks like he's got his leg, and he's just hitting anything he can hit.
Scoring points.
Or bruises.
Bruises, that too.
Well, we got 40 seconds left. Now he rolled out of it. Wow, these guys are really having, now he's going to try to reverse. This is taking a little bit of energy. I watched it. Watch, you can get a shoulder lock there. Be careful.
Well, he's going to take
The
it.
umplata, once again, is where you use your legs to lock that shoulder in, and he can use the knees on the ground. It's legal. 12 seconds, 11.
See if he can get something quick here.
I think they're going to survive the round.
Yeah,
That's the end
there
of the
we go.
first round, Jim. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round 2. 3 4-minute rounds if it goes the distance, Jim. Once again, Scott Moranti with Jim Walden here for your fight fans out there in Fightland. This is the Great Falls Rumble, Heritage Inn, Great Falls, Montana. Beautiful day today. Great night for fights. Bill Seal in the blue trunks. Daryl Miller in the red trunks. Daryl is from Havre. Where Bill's a local guy, Great Falls.
Great
right?
Falls
Yeah.
guy, yes.
Bill's Great Falls, yeah.
They're both freestyle fighters.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny that they kind of did a little more grappling than stand-up, didn't they?
They did, yes, they did.
They gave me the impression they want to do a little more stand-up. But we'll see what round 2 brings us, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like they want to duke it out a little bit. Nice rear
roundhouse.
leg. Yeah,
Roundhouse,
rear leg
sir.
roundhouse, yeah. Another one.
Oh,
Oh,
another one. Yeah.
He was trying to capture the leg, maybe take him down, but
Looks like we're going to do a little boxing here for a while now.
yeah, a little kickboxing action now. They're getting into the stand-up now, so they treated us to some groundwork on the first round. Now we're getting a little stand-up. I think it's lighting the crowd up a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting a little noisier here.
I don't know how old these guys are. Bill looks like he's a little younger than Daryl. Oh, nice right cross. That
yes.
might have hurt
Yep,
Bill.
I think that one hurt him.
I mean, Daryl might have been hurt by that punch. Took that one on the nose.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely Bill's advantage stand up. The referee's going to stop it.
Going to stop it.
And that was a good stoppage. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Seal is our winner.
Because these Kalispell guys have to put on the show, don't they, Joe?
Oh yeah, a long tradition in Kalispell. Wrestling and all kinds of mixed martial arts. Boxing.
And they wait here 125, and these guys are so quick and so fast and have so much gas in their tank. And this might be a very exciting fight. All right, guys clinching right now, seeing who can get dominant. They just separate. You know, they're like, hey, you know what? And you never wanted to deal with that. Very nice takedown by Josh. Very good inside control. Let's see what Josh can do from that. Josh has an extremely good base right now. But Arian reading what Josh is trying to do, negating very well. And Josh lets him up. But very nice, very nice. Josh wanting to go back to the ground. misses that single leg. It's a very interesting battle between these two guys right now.
Definitely. I'm interested to see how it goes here. This is going to be a good fight. Both men so far seem to be pretty equally matched.
Absolutely. Both guys seem where they want to go. They can do stand-up, they can do ground, they can take them. Seems like both Josh and Evan are very comfortable wherever they land right now. And again, you see it pretty commonly. Guys will come out hard, and then they'll slow down. You know, once they kind of figure the guy out, like, okay, you know. Josh is a nice mid area. They're going for another takedown there and reads it. Big shot from Arian, pushing against the cage, chasing Josh. And some big blows. But Josh is moving out of the way, not getting caught on the fence. It's very good on Josh's part.
Very important. Take it back to the center.
Josh
you don't want to get
Muay
caught on
Thai
the
with
cage.
some dangerous knees. Head kick,
Nice head
and he
kick.
throws him down. This is a fight right now, Trevor.
This is a dog fight. This is what we come for.
Josh, look at those knees. You hit a guy with 3 of those knees, if they land flush, let me tell you, it will do some damage to your gas tank. Josh is really doing very well working the kicks and hands.
Nice
Josh
head
has
kick.
been throwing those head kicks up and landing with success. The area takes him down. There's a scramble right now. You end up in this weird position. It seems like Josh does not want to be in Arian's ground game.
Continuing with those kicks.
Now, those kicks are dangerous. He's throwing those kicks with the purpose when they are landing where he wants them to land. And looks like he looks over to his corner for advice. Josh on his leg, his big right cross him. Josh. Josh definitely chasing down Arian. 10 more seconds left for this round, and Josh starts swinging. Arian go for the takedown, can he get it? No, loses balance. Round. When your adrenaline is going that speed so much, you know, losing that adrenaline, that cardio, it's very likely.
It's when the experienced fighters really start to take over. They save that extra for those later rounds when the adrenaline wears off.
Round 2, both fighters still touching gloves. Josh is throwing the swing back kick and his head kick. Josh could finish the fight here. Throws another head kick and another head kick. Arian is light on his feet right now, and it recovers so well by going for that takedown.
I think that saved him. Keep going for the takedown.
Josh
See what he can do.
Absolute great job getting the full mount and getting that takedown. And he's laying some heavy ground and pound. Arian needs to cover up right now if he can.
And Dennis stops the fight.
After 33 seconds into round number 2, winner by ref stoppage due to strikes, fighting in the red corner.
Ready? Time ready?